we're about to call it a day, and it was the best day that we've ever had kingy fishing, bar none. And I know I've been saying that a lot lately, but it's true. Did you check out the nose on that fella? Two of them! Wow!
You good?
Alright, I got photos. Hang on, I just want to look at the size of his head, dude. The lateral line is proudly partnered with Vertex Lubricants. This lateral line fishing mission is a continuation of our very last show. We literally caught, well, Milan caught a big snapper and I'd caught a big kingfish, and we'd caught a feed and we had a ton of fun, and if I kept filming and editing that show, it was going to end up being way too long. So I cut it there, and starting this one right here and right now, continuing on, Milan is still wanting to catch his big kingfish because I caught a big kingfish. And that wasn't the plan. The plan was for Milan to catch a big kingfish. So Milan is on big kingy catching time. We've got all day today with a good forecast here for the rest of today and a chunk of tomorrow morning, and we'll be off home. But between now and then, I can pretty much guarantee you that some carnage fishing wise is going to happen, because we have just struck it lucky. Everything we've done today and yesterday has produced the goods, and the sounder is just covered in fish, and we've got squid on the surface, blue mau on the surface, the sounder's covered in snapper and covered in big kingies. So again, something crazy is going to happen sooner or later. Stay tuned. We have a live bait in tow. Milan casting a stick bait off the front of the boat, and there are big kingfish in the vicinity. Oh, big kingies, big kingies, big kingies. Come on, Milan. Get him, Milan. I can't hold my phone high enough. I'm going to miss the strike. Here I come. Please. Look at them all. Oh, there's some big fish there. That's that same pack of fish. The water's just gone green. Holy crap. God, that's a big pack of fish, Milan.
Yeah. They're under the boat right now.
They're under the boat right now? You can see them on the sounder. Oh yeah. That's what a big pack of kingfish looks like on the Hummingbird. Holy crap. Hey Milan, can you catch one of those, man?
There were some massive kingies.
Oh dude. The one I caught, when I caught the one that I caught, when it ate the stick bait, I was like, oh bugger, that's one of the small ones. And it was like 20 plus kilos all day. Fishing around surface schools has just got to be like the holy grail, eh?
Yeah.
Oh, how did I miss that? Oi, oi, whoa, good hookup.
That's a huge fish. Whoa, NATO.
That was sick, mate. There was a fish that just like literally porpoised on Milan's stick bait. I missed that and then got the second bit. Was it a good one, you reckon?
Yeah, it's a big fish.
Big fish?
Yeah.
It's a big fish and Milan's on the 10-foot rod. Check it out. It's halfway under the boat.
Got it loosened, get up on the other side.
Oh man. Fish is under the boat. Fish is under the boat. That's why you build a boat. You can just run around in circles. Oh, I'm going to go to the wide angle lens. Is he in the bottom?
Yeah.
Oh, dude. You'll get booted off the rod, man. Don't you lose that fish. Oh, I'm nervous for you, man. Milan fishing with a silly string again. Well, silly string, what is it? 100 pound?
Should be on a Saltiga.
Definitely should be on a Saltiga here. Look at all the mau in the water. There's this huge packs of mau. The kingies are swimming around the mau. Is he still in the bottom?
Yeah.
It's just weed though, right? Because otherwise you would have been done already.
Busted me.
Oh no, you got done. You got done, Milan. You got spanked, son. What do you got to say for yourself?
Frick!
Oh. Are you okay?
Nah.
Why is it so much fun giving your mates grief? It's awesome.
That was a huge fish came out of the water.
Yeah, whatever, man. I didn't see it. Live bait's just got the boot. Stick bait's going on. Saltiga's coming out. Milan just learnt the hard way that you don't fight big ass kingfish on anything less than a Saltiga PE10 and a 140 pound trace.
That was huge, bro.
You okay, Milan?
No, I'm a bit gutted. That was my 30 kilo fish.
I'm gutted for you, man. That was epic. That was the best strike I've seen, I reckon, ever. Well, the part that I missed anyway. A fish literally came porpoised out of the water. Then I pushed record and then got the fish that he got smashed on eating it.
Let's give it another go.
Here we go again. The amount of times that I say to Milan, what are you fishing with that silly string for?
Because I'm trying to get good content for Scott. Sorry, Scott, no more.
And then he gets spanked and Nado's like, see, I told you, use the big gear. They are big, powerful fish that take a lot of stopping. And we're only in like 20 meters of water on top of that. So yeah, Milan's now on the big gear and he is trying to redeem himself. There you go. That's a Milan sized fish. There's that many mau here that he foul hooked one on a stick bait. That'll be dinner. Milan's just been given this big stick baiting bag and now he runs all of his stick baits with no hooks on them, and then he just keeps 1 or 2 big treble hooks and 1 or 2 big single hooks in here. Then as you change lure, you just change hooks and you don't have a box and a bag full of lures with hooks on. They all go rusty and they all play up and it just gets in a tangle and it's hard to deal with. Since I've seen Milan with that new system, it's got the big thumbs up from me. This is one of those first world problems when you got that many lures that you don't know which one to pick. Thank you, men, for sending lures. Boys, brothers, it's awesome. Is that it?
That's it. I'll try a big
one.
OTL.
Big OTL. What do you got? OTL, West, NACL. That's a big carpenter. Oh, I like carpenters.
Got some divers in there.
There is an evil time lapse going on up here right now. Those clouds are just swirling around on top of that hill. Obviously I can't film a time lapse on the boat, but if I was on the land somewhere, that's exactly what I'd be doing. You're real lucky you got time on your side today, Milan.
Thanks, bro.
Where's your big fish, man? The OTL just got the boot and Milan's favourite is back on, the poppin' stick bait. I was doing my best at the back of the boat trying to film a time lapse of the clouds raging over that hill and Milan's gone and hooked one. First of all he said it was little and then the Saltiga started saying it wasn't, but apparently it's still little.
You must have found hooked it in the tail or something.
Just a big weight.
Oh, big shark on him. That's right.
Wait.
2 sharks. That's my stick bait.
Don't lose your stick bait, bro. Way! You get it back? Oh, you got it
there's
back
another
half
big
a
one.
kingfish. Oh, it's a good sized bronzy. Holy schmolies.
That's why I couldn't budge him, bro.
Yeah. You had a big shark had hold of it. Oh, man. Poor little Mr. Kingfish. I'm glad that didn't happen to me.
Just not my day on Kingfish, is it?
Should I fish again? Although I don't really know if I want to be fishing with my stick bait around that big bronzy. Oh.
2 of them.
There are 2 big bronzies.
Yeah.
Wonder if the sounder's seen them. Be interesting to see what they look like on the sounder. Oh yeah. That right there is what a bronzy looks like on the sounder. That is pretty cool, man. I wonder if he came up before that. No. Yep, that right there is definitely a bronzy, I reckon. And he's hanging around with these kingfish, trying to eat them.
He's well bled, so he's going in the chili bin.
Yeah, we might as well keep it, hey? It was a well legal fish.
Some good back steaks on him.
Yeah, the sharks left us the best bit. Alrighty, we're on the move and we're going to change a tack. We're going to take that big live bait that Milan's got in the live bait tank, take it over to the rocks on the end of the point here and slow troll it around those rocks. One thing we've learnt the hard way is once those big bronze whaler sharks are onto you, they're onto you. That shark is hanging around underneath the boat. I've seen it time and time again on the sounder, and I can pretty much bank my house on the fact that if we hook another kingfish, Mr. Bronzy's going to eat it. And I really don't want to see those kingfish going to waste, nor do we want to lose stick baits, and more importantly, I don't want to leave those stick baits in the sharks. So when the sharks turn up these days, we leave. Slow trolling the live bait around those rocks didn't have the result so desired, and then Milan said, I don't think we're going to catch kingfish, I want to go soft baiting. And I was like, what? Milan wants to pump Burleigh, but I reckon if we soft bait here, we're just going to catch snapper after snapper after snapper. So we're going to put that theory to the test, see if we can catch a few snapper on soft baits. Another couple of snapper for dinner tonight would be awesome. And if it works, then tomorrow morning before we leave here, I'll be full in the chili bin. And I don't think I'm going to be hanging on to the phone for too long if Milan doesn't catch a fish pretty quick. My soft bait setup's in under the dash, ready to go. That sounds like a good one, Milan. What was that, like your 4th cast?
We might be soft baiting the coast.
I think we're going to be soft baiting the coast, yep.
Nice,
Real good fun. This is my favourite style of fishing. Getting right up in the shallows with a little soft bait lure, or any lure that a snapper will eat that you can cast, and casting in around the foul, and you wouldn't believe the amount of massive snapper that are just sitting up in like a metre and a half of water just mulling around, but real eager to take a soft bait, or real eager to take a lure.
We're only in like 3 or 4 metres.
Yeah, I can see the bottom just over there.
There it is. What is it?
Hey, check you out, Milan. You caught a big snapper fish.
I would have preferred that big kingfish.
Yeah, I know, but I'm pretty
life
sure.
sometimes serves you up something different. I'm making some lunch, eh?
I'm in for lunch, man.
You can cast around.
I'll have a cast.
It's our normal lunch.
It's definitely the normal lunch.
Still got it about my kingfish.
Got owned by a big fish. Story of Milan's life.
I had to climb up that mountain.
Leftover fish from yesterday.
Hey, dude. How are ya?
What's happening, Mr. Seal? What do you do? He's like, I'm having a sleep, man. Go back to having your lunch and leave me alone.
Just grab your rod.
What?
Wait.
Weed?
Found another snapper.
Sounds like a reasonably good one too.
Oh, I can't catch Kenny, so I may as well just stay in here in the shallows, maybe.
Catch a few snaps.
Here it comes. It's a nice one, I think, Nathan. Or is he just scrapping it up?
Just a scrapper. I was waiting for your line to just explode then when you first hooked up.
Nice fish.
Yeah, real nice fish.
Got rid of my stick bait.
Milan's given up on kingfish.
Nah. I actually saw a mountain out there that I want to go fish. Dinner is acquired.
Dinner is acquired. Didn't we promise the lady that we'd catch her a snapper too?
Yeah.
Well,
They're
two of
beautiful,
those.
aren't
Well, the other one's is just as big as that one, isn't it?
This one's a little bit bigger, I'd
A little bit bigger.
Upgrading myself.
Oh, that's all we need for the chili bin. You can go back to kingy fishing now, Milan.
Yep.
Heaps of seals around in there. Hello, Mr. Seal. How are you, Mr. Seal?
I like that boat.
The Canada geese aren't too happy with us. Well, Milan has given up on trying to catch his big kingfish for the time being, and he's gone back to what he had the most success at yesterday, and that was pumping a Burleigh trail right here. So he's like, I reckon I can catch a big snapper, but at the moment I can't catch a big kingy, so it's big snapper on. We don't need any more for dinner or anything, so he's going to be targeting a monster. Believe it or not, we just had a whale literally swim right underneath our boat. I gave Milan the phone and I was quickly trying to get the drone up and wanted to film the whale with the drone, and Milan was going to film it with the phone, and Milan's beating up on himself right now because he couldn't even film a whale right beside the boat with the phone as it swam right past. He was too busy looking at the whale instead of trying to film the whale and looking at the screen on the phone. But anyway, he did get a little bit of it, so it did happen. Moving on. Casting. Straight away.
Yep.
That was a solid hookup.
Yeah.
Well, no, you didn't hook it.
No, I didn't look at that. Swing back on it.
Get him that time. What do you got, Milan? That looks pretty
I think
serious.
it's a big snapper.
You reckon?
Yep.
But that's like the first bait. I haven't even had time to film anything, man.
It's either a snapper or a kingfish, bro. But it's got those big snapper head shapes. I wish I could see it so I could know. He's swimming on the surface, bro.
Oh.
I think it's just a big ugly snapper that just thinks he owns the place.
Well, going on the bend in that rod, if it is a snapper, he does own the place.
Yeah, he's a monster if it's a snapper. And I reckon it is.
If that's a snapper, now what are you going to do?
I'll just catch another one.
What for?
Because there's no keys around. It's like they've gone to sleep. Come on. be a big snapper.
What have you got, man?
Oh, it is a snapper.
It is a snapper. Dude, it's huge. Oh, bro.
I thought the Burleigh trail was a good idea.
That is ridiculous, man. Did you check out the nose on that fella?
Got the big nose.
You might not be able to film whales or catch a big kingfish, but I'll tell you what, you have the snapper mojo right now, man. Jeez, that's a big one.
Do you want to grab my camera off the dashboard?
Photo
Use
time?
that one or that one?
What's that?
Either one, or you
Yeah,
use
this
one.
one's easy. All right, man, let him rip.
Here we go, dude. Come on. You don't want to fight me on the deck. Down he goes.
See you later, big snapper fish.
Well, if that's what's in the water, Nathan, I think we might have a pretty good Burleigh trail going. First bait and almost a 20-pounder.
Oh, dude. I'll be pulling my fly rod out. Well, the first cast, I was going to say, the first cast made a big snapper. What's the second cast going to get? A bird. He wouldn't let go of it. We could catch him and pat him. Can we catch him and pat him? Nah, he's not that silly.
Here it is. Get it. Ow! 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 Ow!
That'll teach you. Doesn't have teeth like a seagull, that one, eh? They've got that little point on the end of their beak and it like goes dink over top. Because look at your wounds.
Oh, he only got me.
That'll teach you.
He only got me once. Fresh mau.
Check that out. Half a mau cut long ways. If there's another big snapper out there, he's going to waste that because I bet you they're feeding on mau because there's just mau everywhere at the moment. Just schools and schools of them. Look at the Burleigh trail. Half a mau going out the back. That has to be one of the coolest Burleigh trails I reckon you've ever pumped, Milan. 500,000 blue mau in it, and one bird that doesn't like Milan very much because he caught it and then it bit Milan. It was pretty funny. Hey Milan.
It was awesomely funny. You're a NATO.
You're me. Set it, run, hit, push. Whoa!
I missed it.
Did you?
Yeah.
That was like whack. Milan's poised and ready. What's happening? He's not saying much. He's gone quiet.
He's got it.
Here we go. I think the gods are trying to tell you something, man.
I need a bigger bait.
You've caught enough big snappers. I just said to Milan, what are we doing? What are we carrying on fishing for? We got 2 snappers in the chili bin. He wanted to catch a big snapper. He caught a big snapper and he's like, well, what else are we going to do? Go home? And I'm like, yeah, okay. So he's going to try and catch an even bigger snapper. So I was like, well, then let's stick all the burley in the water. Well, actually, Milan said let's stick all the burley in the water. But I got my little jig head and wound it in amongst all the mau down there, caught a whole mau, and I turned a whole mau into a butterflied mau, and now he's going to send that down the Burleigh trail and try and catch an absolute monster. It's ridiculous, mate. Ridiculous.
You know when your mum is proud of you when you go and pump a Burleigh trail like that? You've achieved greatness, I reckon.
I don't know if your mum would be proud of you because you pumped that big Burleigh trail.
You would be, because I'm not leaving it in the chili bin and I'm putting it in the water and putting all my eggs in one basket. Because once I'm out, I'm out. Come on.
Well, here goes my mau bait. Let's see what happens. Ready, set, set.
Nah, hold it.
Nah. No set. We were sitting over by the rocks over there after Milan caught his big snapper, burleying up hard. No baits were getting eaten, nothing was happening. Then there was all these explosions out wide. So we went charging out there. Milan ended up catching a slender tuna of all things. And that was all good. Got that in the boat, got that in the chili bin. And then we headed back to the scene of the attack where I caught my fish this morning. And I had the audio system off my phone turned off, and I was just reorganizing some stuff, and we were just chilling out, getting ready to get into it, and then this surface eruption just happened literally around the boat, and it was like 30 kilo kingfish, 20 kilo kingfish, 40 kilo kingfish. They were just busting up, erupting on the surface, chasing squid. Milan casts in, and then this huge fish just came up and wasted his lure, and then Milan got owned. He got peeled out over the boat time and time again. My phone had no audio, so I don't know what I'm going to be able to use and not use. You might just have to listen to me ramble on about how awesome it was while Milan's getting railed. But anyway, after trying to land that fish more than once, the first time he grabbed it, it just exploded in his face and took off. The second time he grabbed it, it exploded in his face again and took off. And the third time, he only just managed to get it in the boat. It was a big, and I mean big kingfish. That one had to be scraping the 30 kilo mark if it didn't crack it. It would have been a lot closer to 30 than anything else. It was a big one. Have you got that thing under control yet? Holy crap, that is a big fish. That is huge, brother. You wanted to catch a monster, man?
Yeah, we came to the mountain and we fished under the mountain. Oh, that is huge, that thing. You good?
All right, I got photos. Hang on, I just want to look at the size of his head, dude. All right, man, let him go, mate.
He slimed me up. Holy shit, that was a pig.
All right, that's it. We're about to call it a day, and it was the best day that we've ever had kingy fishing Pānan. And I know I've been saying that a lot lately, but it's true. We just had the most insane kingfish session that we've ever had. So I will just leave you with a montage of the carnage, and I will get some of Mr. Dick Johnson's music put over top of it, and you can bob your head and see the action. All I can say is it just turned into absolute carnage. I put the drone up, I burnt like literally 32 gigs, filming kingfish from the air busting up. We had big bronzies under the boat. Milan got a kingfish cut in half. It was total carnage. So I am going to leave you with a montage of all of the craziness that has just happened, because as far as story goes, there is none. It was just fish after fish and carnage after carnage. So awesome to have you all along. Thanks so very, very much for watching The Lateral Line. We are loving life right now, and as we get freer and freer, we will venture further and further and have more and more fun. See you next time, my brothers. Cha-cha! Going crazy, man.
Oh,
Big
look at that
fish.
over there. Look at that over there.
Look behind the boat. There's another one right there. Oh, that's a big fish. Oh, that was epic.
But man, they're so much fun to catch.
That one's gonna get smashed. Way! Whoa! I just filmed the hell surface eat on these fellas right here. Holy crap. Was that a good one or a small one? Oh man, I talk about I'm going to have a montage of boo-boo, boo-boo, boo-boo. Whoa, whoa. Oh, this is crazy, man.
Just big hogs after hog after hog. Just doesn't stop getting it. Look at the sound of these hogs under the boat.
Let them rip, man.
Look at under the boat. Oh, there's big hogs everywhere. Get him?
You hit it.
Oh, yeah, did it?
Did you see that?
Oh, I saw that. Come on, Nato, big shark.
Keep him over there, will ya? Oh, I can't get any line on it, mate.
It's because it's a whopper. It's on the big carpenter.
Oh, he's getting shark now.
Is he?
Yeah.
Nah, it's just a big fish.
No, he's got shark.
You reckon?
Yeah.
Nah, pull. Come on, pull him up. It's not shark, it's just a massive kingfish. Catching kings under the mountain. You should see the shot I've got. It hasn't been shark, you've just got a donkey on.
Where's Kingy right there? Look at the boil.
Kingy's coming all around the boat. Oh, look at that. Big bust up under the mountain. Nato's getting railed. Going down the back.
This is absolute carnage. I can't believe our luck. This is right now the best kingy session I've ever had. And all I've done has been the cameraman.
What are you going to do with him?
This is awesome!
A lot of noise coming from the boats today. I think there's a lot of the best kingfish fishing that anybody's ever had. Just massive, massive kingies just busting up everywhere on the surface.
Oh, dude. There's another one going in his anchor. Whoa! Oh! That's a big fish, Milan. Dude, I can't even do an end talk, man. This is just carnage. Total carnage.
Well, that's been 2 days of incredibleness. We were coming for 3, but we're going home. We've seen so many big kingfish eating stick baits off the surface and feeding. It's not funny. It's springtime. They're in fantastic condition, and they're freaking huge.
They are freaking huge, bro.
And you ate Hamish's stick bait. Look at it.
Yeah, gonna have to be surgeons to get that one out. Lucky it's got no barbs on. The Lateral Line is proudly partnered with Vertex Lubricants.